When we change our world outlook and attitude towards something, when people say, I have this kind of mom, I have this kind of dad, that's why I had those kinds of events, I say, that is not true. The problem is not your mom or dad, but your attitude towards your mom and dad. Do you hear that? That is, we love not a person, but the feeling we experience with the person. We don't like a food, but the feeling of our receptors reacting to a certain food. For example, there are people who love spicy food. I prefer sweets. And when people give me something spicy, well, when they used to give me spicy food, it was just impossible to eat. Why? There is something sweet. And someone who likes spicy things says, listen, why eat sweet? Look how tasty this is. It burns all over, even in the anus when you poop. So, on a bigger scale, we are a reaction to the environment which we form with our reaction. Once again, our attitudes form our personal life and the events in which we are. When I was in healing and extrasensory practice, I was just thinking that the person was healthy. Do you hear? The person is healthy. And to what degree my energy, confidence, consistency, and efficiency is sufficient to elaborate what that person has in terms of resistance and unwillingness to be healthy, and I had several cases when people came to me just for fun, but they actually were very sick. And then they had a disability status removed. So they would come again, this time with complaints about how they would live on without this disability, as they weren't used to living in the society and being normal people. They were used to living on a disability pension, and they went around with that paper. What I mean is when you interact with the environment and events are formed, such as finance, personal relations, friends, and certain issues of yours, both positive and negative. These are all fossilized laws through which you interact with the environment. Because when I was in healing for a long time, people started to recover even when I, roughly speaking, wasn't even seeing them as a healer. We could discuss computers or cars or just drink tea, and they would recover. The most interesting first point was when I started to realize it. People called me and asked me to participate in that, to work distantly. There are some extrasensory healers who say, until I see your personal handwriting style, I will not be able to take information from you. Well, I call that waving hands and kicking legs. That is, you may take any information from anyone, depending on to what extent your permissive system is open and to what extent you agree that you can use it. If you do not have any serious karma things which, through resonance, may take the problems of those people, then you may easily take information from anyone. And that may sometimes come in the background and you may think, look, this thought has come to me and this person has called me, or I have just thought about it and it happened. You have simply scanned information. I want to tell you that you scanned information from yourselves.